The honourable member for Bonnyville-Cold Lake.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In a letter dated April 23, 2014, the NDP House Leader demanded an investigation into FOIP processes. He accused partisan press secretaries of reviewing outgoing releases, adding that timely access to freedom of information is absolutely critical to a functioning democracy. To the Minister of Service Alberta, are partisan political staffers interfering with FOIP, and why are processing times increasing under your watch?
Good question.
The Honourable Minister of Service Alberta.
Thank you for the question, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, even though the number of information requests from Executive Council have tripled since 2015, we have been making a lot of progress in these processing times. In fact, the Privacy Commissioner highlighted that processing times are down from 12 to 15 months to just 3 to 6 months. Mr. Speaker, we are taking concerted efforts and putting resources into this issue, resources that the opposition is asking us to cut. They would prefer that we do not take openness and transparency as our #1 priorities. But, Mr. Speaker,
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Thank you. First supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Albertans are watching this government. Given that there are dozens of rulings in 2017 alone where the NDP government has been found guilty of violating FOIP laws, and given that every time Wildrose has raised this issue with the Minister of Service Alberta, she's either flat out dismissed this as a problem or devolved into absolutely absurd personal attacks, telling members to either read a book or read about it. To the Premier, will Albertans wait to have a 2019 government that will bring forward transparency, accountability?
Thank you, Honourable Member. Yep.
I don't know if he knows who to point to.
Government and House Leader and Minister of Finance, right beside each other. Minister of Service Alberta.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I take openness and transparency very seriously. That is why our government has been proactive in posting all of our employees' salaries in ministers' and premiers' offices, Mr. Speaker, something that the Conservatives did not do. Mr. Speaker, we posted all sole source contracts over $10,000 online, something the prior government didn't do. Mr. Speaker, I won't be lectured on transparency by the Conservatives, who are known for their backroom dealings.
Keep it positive, folks. Second supplement.
What I'd like are the FOIPs I requested. Given that today the Wildrose Caucus made a firm commitment to transparency in government by presenting a 10-point plan to address FOIP, and given that this system, according to the Privacy Commissioner, is broken and needs serious and immediate attention, will the Premier ensure that her cabinet is doing its job and following the Wildrose's lead and implementing our 10-point plan and addressing the FOIP problems that are currently addressing Alberta?
Hear, hear. Hear, hear. Honourable members, please. Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I find it absolutely rich coming from the opposition that they would refer to questions they've asked me around FOIP when they have failed to actually ask me what I am doing about FOIP. I am happy to report, Mr. Speaker, that a number of the recommendations that the opposition has proposed are already in place and already being enacted. So I'm surprised they didn't do their due diligence, Mr. Speaker. I'm also happy to report that on March 30th, 2017, we received a letter from Jill Clayton, the Information and Privacy Commissioner, stating, as I commented publicly, I am pleased by the initial steps taken by the government.